It is 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which includes me, your Florida pig, and KDRC somewhere in Ontario, Canada, in the same time zone. I know it's New Year's Eve, and there's still some of us who we just don't go out and mingle with a bunch of strangers anymore. For the most part, COVID is over with. It just went away and then it comes back. And, a good way to protect yourself is to be like the Boy Scouts and be prepared. So I'm just not into going out and hanging around with a whole bunch of strangers. And so it's just us homebodies here, me, you guys, and we got a couple of episodes uh, on deck. We got Ken Domik, Jackery, which KDRC hasn't done before. And then Ken goes to the Filipino place. And KDRC has inserted a whole bunch of moments where Ken says that hey they barely speak English here, and okay, so let's well, first, Happy New Year to everybody. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I mean, Happy New Year's Eve. We say Happy New Year's after it actually gets going. When we get really close to it, uh, I'm gonna stop the footage, and I'm gonna get on the phone, and then I'm gonna wait for the last minute. Then I'm going to hit my stopwatch and I'm going to use that as a countdown. And all the Apple iPhones are hooked up to like the same, computer clocks of the world. So, hey, everybody's coming in here saying Happy New Year. Thanks, everybody. So, Happy New Year to other people who are forward of the Florida and Eastern Canada time zones. Hey, that's right. It's already Happy New Year for so many people already. Happy New Year, everybody. 2024. Your pig loves you. You guys are already getting the jokes in. We haven't even gotten started yet. What the fuck? It's Canadian Stud Muffin. He's never up at night. What? Stud Muffin? Well, we didn't know we were going to have a special guest. I was just about to say, sorry, everybody. We got no special guests. There's no giveaways or nothing. And it's a huge cop out of me not even being on camera again. I always wanted to do that Wayne and Schuster song, and I figured, oh, if I could learn it, I'll put myself on camera. And I was gonna go on camera, and then I'm not in the little box. We got Stud Muffin and Molly, so they're just having private time, chillaxing at the house, at the apartment. Happy New Year to you and Molly. And ordinarily, we try to pull Larry in here. He's chillaxing, so he might be having his special glasses of wine. That's okay, because he drinks tastefully. And he's gluten free too. Foghorns for all. This is great. I mean, we got real community here. You know, we're not. It's we got a whole bunch of cool jokes and stuff. And anyway, thanks everybody for coming by. So happy New Year if you're celebrating that already. And so I just said, all right. I'll get rolling the footage. Let me get on the footage here, guys. Thanks for coming by, Canadian Stud Muffin Larry. Where's that footage? Oh, come on, pig. Get it together. Get it together, pig. There it is. All right. Let's. By the way, the sound is good, huh? No complaints? Right on. And I'll try to get as many comments in here as possible. My apologies if I don't get everything in. Is this sound good? Is this sound good? Your pig asking if the sound is good. Good sound. Thank you. Okay, so your pig is sounding good. Your pig is sounding good. Great comments already, guys. Poor Cuba. Sound is killer. It's a rocking pig. Okay. We can almost just not run any footage, just hang out and talk. Okay, let's roll it.
So I'm going to peel this thing off. This is the best thing right here. Peeling your labels off or your stickers. Ooh, fresh plastic. Look at that. Ooh, boy, that's the best.
The people at this location in Vaughan. The people at this location in Vaughan. The people at this location in Vaughan. The people at this location in Vaughan can barely speak English.
We are back in the car, ladies and gentlemen. Very friendly people working at Max's restaurant here in Vaughan, Ontario.
Drink, 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 donate, e-beggar. Drink, booze, hound. Drink, 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 donate, e-beggar. Drink, booze, hound. Drink, 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 donate, e-beggar. Drink, happy birthday, booze, hound. Hack, e-beggar.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate, e-beggar. Donate, e-beggar. Donate, e-beggar.
Gravy train.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok. On my TikTok,
white Canadian.
on my TikTok, I'm white. On my TikTok,
White Canadian.
on my TikTok, I'm white.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian
White guy.
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. White guy. Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off. I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge. I'm very uneducated. Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored.
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off. Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout. Screw off. Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy, 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 tangy.
Tangy.
I'm insane.
Double. Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have, no? It would have rocked my car.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap. See what I mean? Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck. Shit.
Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that.
This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in. Your real name was going to be called Waste Management.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
How you doing? All day. That's why I love on the show. A couch potato.
Every single thing I ate was a go out and get it now.
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
Hey guys, it's Ken from KBD Productions TV. Check out what we have now.
We started off with a 500 a few years ago. Then we went to the 1500.
Then you went to Blue Eddie and you said it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. You stabbed Jackery in the back, and here the fuck you are again, right back there, because probably somebody at Jackery changed jobs and didn't tell everybody about your stupid ass.
The 2000, and now we have the Jackery 2000 Plus. And
that sounds like a joke, a title for a product from South Park. The Jackery 2000 Plus.
We also have the Solar Sega 100, 2 panels, which unfortunately we don't have a whole lot of sun today, but we're going to do a full unboxing. Let's get these things, I guess, done and out of the way first, and we'll
check out the avatar, Brian Young. It's fat as fuck, Ken, when he was walking with great. You guys avatars.
Get to the stats in just a minute. As you guys know, I do a lot of camping in the van, and having these solar power generators are definitely a must to keep all my batteries going. In the wintertime, I'm going to have, you know, electric blankets possibly going.
Yeah, sure. You also have like room service in your hotel. For how many years has he relied upon talking about batteries for content, even before he got these big rechargeable things? Like, oh, look, the battery is charging.
The whole lighting system in there. Hopefully, I keep wanting to build out the van a little bit more. And
yeah, he's been told to take the fucking thing down. He leaves it up. It's just like HelloFresh. He won't take it down.
It'd be kind of fun to do it out on the road, and having power tools with all this stuff is just going to make it so much easier. So you get 2 and a...
Ken's hiding away somewhere playing Dungeons and Dragons. Fuck. You know, whenever I think I don't have great footage to work with, you guys show up with these great... Because there's a whole other story going on. Ken's been missing in action for 8 days.
Box. There you go. Solar Sega 100.
That sounds like a video game console or something, or game.
I was very excited that Jackery asked me to help them talk about this new product. And I believe in the description of this video there's going to be...
Yeah, it's almost as if that's what he's doing. Like, I think it was early in this year, I can still say, Gene Simmons from Kiss came out with a custom bass from Gibson, and he did a really funny promo for it. It was set up like a 1980s infomercial. It's like the bass will change your life and make you cool. So it's Ken's material here is so bad, it's almost like a 1980s infomercial kind of a riff. I know what you mean.
A Black Friday sale coming up, so check that out if you're interested. There you go, all bubble wrapped and ready to go. And this is what it looks like out of the box. And you can open it up like that, set it up. It's got little legs that come out, and that will help.
He probably is. Oh, I'll start my diet tomorrow morning.
Stand it up when you open it all the way up. It's also got a pouch with the wiring in it that you attach to the Jackery itself. And it's all contained. And over here, you can also charge a
as long as you're only asking questions, don't make any statements.
USB-C and a USB. If you're just on the dock at the cottage and you want to charge cell phones or whatever down there, you could just set this up and plug your cell phone or other accessories into this, and the solar panel from this will charge up your phone or whatever you need. Let's open up the big boy here. I got this about 5 days ago, and it's just been sitting there trying to find a good day to shoot this. And today's the day. Oh boy, I'm so excited. This thing's gonna be so cool. One of my favorite things about this will be at least twice a year we get blackouts in this area, and that usually happens when it's cold out. So we'll be able to have this charged up, standing by, ready to assist us.
My ass. Oh, we get blackouts a couple times a year, so we'll have all this shit standing by. Fuck off, Ken. I'm in your Florida pig. The KDRC is right in the area of Ken. They don't have fucking blackouts all the time, like fucking emergencies. Oh, thank goodness for Jackery. We'll be well stocked when the blackouts come. Get the fuck out of here, Ken. Blackouts. Shit, you got a supercomputer in your pocket. It's your iPhone. You can order everything. Oh shit. The street lights were out for like 30 seconds. So my Uber Eats was like a minute late getting here. Fuck off. This all coming from Ken. Oh, there's a tornado in the area. Here's a picture I lifted from another city. Oh, prayers for Ken. What an ass.
In a power outage, and we'll be able to plug our furnace into it. We also have a well system with a pump, and that's going to help us as well. Let's see if I can take this out. This is about 28.2 kilograms. That's how heavy this thing is.
Just as I paused to get some pig love, there's Ken. I thought you were an athlete, Ken. Do you remember when he started doing those e-bikes and he was dragging them out of the shipmobile? And now, the pig love. It's New Year's Eve pig love from Omar. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Omar. And he says, Ken is in mourning because the gravy train ended. Carol took her money and is living it up with Skinny. We don't have any proof they both came back. You know, Ken's probably doing something with a Jackery attachment right now and a bottle of gin by himself. Carol's in Cuba sending him text messages once every 2 days. I'll come up later. Gave me pig love. He also gave me some good material for the show. And that means it's time for low and slow for you, Omar. Okay. Here comes low and slow. There you go, Omar. That really shakes your pig to do that low and slow jazz. Thanks for doing that. We're gonna leave we gotta leave that up there for a while too, to show respect and appreciation for some pig love.
So it's a beast. It's a heavy one. Look at that. Oh, I love the orange. That looks so cool. You guys, you got the good side. This is us all the stats and things. Oh boy. Very nice packing job. Lots of boxes. Look at all this stuff. Oh, there we go. There's our charging cable, instructions, manual, and we can also use the app with this. Can't wait to use that. I don't think I've used the app on any of the other ones. And inside we have charging cable for when you're driving. You have a...
Ken, we just all want to thank you so much for shooting footage of cables and then publishing it. I mean, you couldn't even have people come over to your house. Well, look, I got some footage of me with cables. Okay, Ken, we're leaving. No, there's free booze. Ken, we're leaving, all right? No, I'll order you pizza, okay? You don't have to chip in. I'll pay for everything. Somehow I'll write it off. Ken, we're leaving. We're not going to watch footage of you unboxing cables. Well, I know. I'll publish it for my audience and ask them to pay me extra.
Charging cable for the house. And then you have 2 adapters. Lots of packaging, keeping it nice and safe. Wow. So this actually has 2 handles down the side. It doesn't have the folding handle like the 2000 does, but very nice handles. Goes right up inside. Look at that. Like I said, it's 28 kilos.
How is that funny, Ken? Oh, look, it's breaking my back. How is that funny? He doesn't even need one of those things. Fuck.
Very heavy. Like I said, it's got wheels on the back because it is so heavy. So when my wife and I go and use the large RV.
Yeah, as if. When my wife and I go and use the big RV. Yeah, as if. That's like what? That's like a year ago now or more. Is it about a year? It's like, oh, look, it's a Ken and Carol show. No energy from me. And Carol, what is it? It's good. And we just got to drive around and you're going to watch us eat stuff as we drive this Sprinter around. And Carol's going to, share her spaghetti recipe, which has no spices in it. And nobody liked it. And he had to go back to eating junk food. Oh, when the next time we're in the Sprinter together, fuck off. You don't do anything. You're rich. That's why you could waste 40 grand on a Sprinter and destroy it. Then just let it collect dust in the driveway. That's what rich people do.
She'll be able to move it around. And then it's got a handle that comes up. all the way to there, and just like a suitcase or a briefcase, you can just...
Thank you again. Thank you again, Omar. Thank you, Omar.
Start wheeling it around your RV or whatever. Just quickly on the back, I guess we could show you. And over here we have our AC input for charging. We have our DC input for charging.
This is why companies pay for supermodels to sell this shit. Because at least you could see somebody who's handsome or pretty selling this stuff. And look, here's my wrinkles, and here's the attachments. Go in here.
We have an AC input reset, and we have an AC expansion port. And then over here, we have the DC expansion port. And this...
AC, DC, she's got another lover instead of me. That's from Joan Jett. Do you remember when Ken actually did AC, DC? KDRC didn't have time to put it in.
This is the one where we'll be able to expand this unit up to 5 times. So we can put 5 more 2,000 watt batteries on top of this, which is just amazing. So this by itself in this vehicle is more than enough power for me to do probably a 2 to 4 day trip. But having this plus expanding batteries in our RV, we'll be able to power even more stuff if we wanted to. And here we can also plug in our RV. We have 4 AC 120 volt 20 amp plugs, and that would be the on button for that. Then over here we have our USB, and we have 2 of them. And this is our USB-C 100 watt max, and that is each.
He raised his kids in that dump so he wouldn't have to bother with a mortgage. What a self-centered prick Ken is.
One, so it's 200 altogether. Some of these units will split it in half. And if we come up a little bit here, this is our DC cigarette lighter and power. And this is our power. So I'm going to peel this thing off. This is...
I just realized how out of touch Ken is to say that's a cigarette lighter. I mean, that's for like all kinds of DC powered appliances. Now, there's your cigarette lighter. Why would anyone want such a fucking stupid idiot to promote you? Your pig was speechless there for a minute. I was laughing and angry at the same time.
The best thing right here. Peeling your labels off or your stickers. Ooh, fresh plastic. Look at that. Ooh, boy. That's the best. And we're going to do our power up right now. See how much power was in it. This is, well, again, it was just shipped to us about a couple days ago.
There's Maddie. There's Maddie. He's doing everything he can to get Ken, and Jackery to split apart. And, Jackery has told Ken to take the fucking shit down, and he won't take it down. Thanks for coming by, Maddie.
Power on. So we're at 29%. Again, if I was to plug in anything USB, I would hit.
Again, Happy New Year to everybody just getting in. I got to remember when we get to like 11:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I'm your Florida pig, and the same time zone is Eastern Canada, KDRC. I'm gonna turn off the footage and check my phone, and then I'll have like a minute to get ready. And then when it gets down to the last minute, then I'm going to turn on the stopwatch on the phone, and I'll watch the stopwatch because I don't have any other stuff, any other incoming feeds. It'll still be accurate because an iPhone is hooked up to the same clocks that our computers are hooked up to. You know what I mean?
That, and then that would activate these. If I was plugging in anything AC, I'd turn that on, and that would activate these. But we're at 29%, and so we're going to obviously have to charge it. Although this is 2,042.8 watts, when you plug something in that's going to draw more than that, it'll go up to 3,000 to help start
Happy New Year.
the
Happy
item.
New Year, Maddie.
Or the power tool or whatever. So let's turn this on. Power's on. Put on my AC, and we're ready to go. I was going to do the whole cleaning of the van.
We got about 50 people here. And this is one of the rare times we have Larry hanging around because he's like a morning person. It's New Year's Eve, so we got Larry here too. Thanks for coming by, Larry.
But I just want to try these things. So I'm going to flip that switch. And when I flip the switch, it's going to be very noisy, so I apologize. But let's
see how much draw it has. So it didn't go up, so it bumped up over 1,000. But again, this will go up to 3,000 with a bigger power tool or whatever. This again, when it starts, it draws a lot.
Of course, our Ken eats like that every night and twice in a day.
So yeah, so it drew over 1,000 watts to start it, and once it was going, it was down to 800 and something. So that's kind of cool. I've got a induction stove, and I brought a thing of water too.
Well, there's other things you can plug into that too. I'm sure that Carol knows. And that's right, all those plugs for Carol's new toys. Thanks for being a member, Steve. I'll say it again. Thanks for being a member, Steve. 14 months helping. Your pig needs a drink. Hang on. 14 months of helping to push us in the algorithm. And YouTube takes 30% of your channel membership, and KDRC gets the other 70%. So thank you very much. You get some low and slow pig love. Thank you. Your pig, thank you. We're going to leave that up there for a little bit. Keep rolling.
So let's plug this in. There we go. We got power. So it will not turn on until you get something metal on there. So turn the power on. I have to hit menu, and then when I hit boil, look up over here. Watch how much. So right now it's on about a 50%. I'm going to hit boil, which is 100%, for a 10-minute timer, and let's see if it jacks up over 1,500, which I thought it would. So this only is up to 1,000 watts. This is actually an 1,800 watt.
If Ken turns on a Jackery in the middle of the forest and no one's there to record it, does anybody care? It's not a paid promotion.
Stove, but maybe because I'm not using both burners. But let's shut that off for a sec and try a regular kettle, because kettles draw a lot of power too, right? And again, I can put it into any one of those I want. So 700,000. Yeah, it's not going over 1,100.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. And he is out of breath demonstrating. Thank you very much, Jimmy Blues. Happy New Year. Turn it up, Mr. Pig. Okay. To be my sound levels or to whip something out. How's the sound level? Jimmy, are you telling my sound level is too low? Now I gotta get you some pig love. Jimmy Blues. Jimmy Blues. Pig love. I gotta check the sound level. Holy shit. It looks like it's down here. Hey, you guys gotta let me know more often if the sound goes low. You know? Pig needs a drink. Jimmy, pig love is coming your way low and slow. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. We're gonna leave that up for a while. Everybody's letting me know that just trying to get you hype. Now I know what you mean. Well, I turned up the sound anyway. And let's keep rolling. We're gonna leave Jimmy Blues up there for a while. Thank you.
And then this number also will tell you how many
how much time you could use this power for. So basically a half an hour, and then it would die. The battery.
Thanks, Betty. And Rob, yeah, Cool Hand. I remember Cool Hand Luke, Paul Newman. When did they make that movie? 1956, something like that. They don't make movies like that these days.
Be drained at 28%. So this is not pulling enough power to justify the 3,000 watts. Let's get something else. Let's see if my impact gun can.
No, Carol be using the impact gun. When you're spending 3 hours away from the shack to get water and coffee in town, the impact gun is doing something else. Sometimes I make myself laugh. Let's pull that back for a bit.
And this number also will tell you how much time you could use this power for. So basically a half an hour, and then it would die. The battery would be drained at 28%. So this is not pulling enough power to justify the 3,000 watts. Let's get something else. Let's see if.
Hey, Ken, get your hands off Carol's equipment. Shout out to Edgar mentioning Angry Grandpa. We remember Angry Grandpa. Rest in peace. And yeah, that guy is ripping off a lot of people, including a guy I really loved, the late, great Gallagher. That guy was a great comedian. And he was a whole lot more than just a sledge-o-matic. Sweet guy, too. And apparently that goof that we're talking about there is a Ken White Nighter. So, yeah. Just check out Edgar's comment there. We're leaving Jimmy up here for a bit.
My impact gun can pull more power.
That hoop is from the White Shadow. Rob.
Noisy, excuse me. Wow. I thought for sure that would have gone higher too. Let's try.
No, what it did was wake up your neighbors who are just trying to chillax.
Oh, what is it? Oh, it's that damn Domik in the driveway again.
What's he doing?
Oh, it's within normal hours. We can't call the police until it's after 11 p.m.
That son of a... Wait a minute. It's past 11 p.m. I can say bitch if I want to. It's that son of a bitch next door.
What's he doing this time?
Oh, he's shooting footage of buggerfuck all I don't know what.
Something else. Let's see if we can plug this in. So we're cooking dinner. Menu. Oops. Power on. Menu. Boil. So that's at 100%. And then Carol wants some tea, because that's soup, let's say.
Scott was saying that's what Carol's using on a Saturday night. The big drill, the pounder. I guess you get two types of drills like that. The ones that pound and the ones that just spin. Carol's got them all.
Plug that in and see if we can get it up over 2,000. There you go. Hey. Now, if I was going to do my tires at the same time, I'm sure
it would be a lot more entertaining if Ken would play Pac-Man in a basement somewhere. You know, just,
oh, look, I managed to get past the third board.
He's actually aiming a camera at a Jackery's display.
Oh, look, it's 20%.
I don't even know what he's fucking doing. What kind of content is this?
That it would jack up to like 3,000, and it's hanging over 2,000, which is interesting. Oh, and just hit the power button again. So, yeah, we're actually going to be boiling water in the kettle.
And if we really get crazy, we're going to have some boiled peanuts.
And on an 1,800 watt stove. Not bad, Jackery. Not bad. Next thing I want to check to see.
Yeah, and don't forget to say this, Ken.
It's the Bluetti. This thing is frankly amazing.
How much power will come into this through an extension cord through my garage? Because I'd probably maybe charge it from the garage to my van so I don't have to always take this out. So let's see how much power, how fast it will charge. This will also have...
Ask Carol. Jimmy Blues, thank you. Jimmy Blues. Thank you, Jimmy Blues.
I have like 4,000 cycles of charging, so I can charge it. I can deplete it, charge it up 4,000 times. So if you were to use this,
Well, really, eh? Fucking right, eh? You could charge it up and you could charge it again. That's fucking amazing, man. Like as if the neighbors are hanging over the fence. Oh, tell me all about it, Ken. Would you please not use the power tools on a Sunday, you son of a bitch?
every day it'd be over 10 years of use. If you used it every other day, 20 years of use. It's incredible. So I'm going to plug this into the back, just where I showed you before. Very heavy duty orange fluorescent cable here. And when we plug this in, I just want to make sure this is ready to go so you can see how much power is going to be coming into this thing. So here we go. Plugged in. Let's just start to grab power. I hear it doing something. There we go. So that took about, I don't know, 5 or more seconds. So the garage just has like a 110 outlet, and it is
Wee-oh. If you want, I can say Vito. Thanks for coming by.
pulling almost 700 watts. So in 3 hours, 3.4 hours, so in 2.8 hours, it just keeps getting better. It'll be charged back up to 100%, which is very nice. Nice to know that, you know, if we're going to go up to the cottage or something and we want to have this baby as a backup, just in case we get power outage. Anyway, so in 2.6 hours, this baby will be back up to 100%. And like I said, that's always nice to know on Friday afternoon when you are going up to the cottage and you think
Sock account eliminated. Sock account eliminated.
there might be a storm or something. You can just, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, throw it on the charger, make sure it's charged up to 100%, throw it in the van, get up to the cottage, and away you go. Since the van's right here, might as well give this a shot to see how quickly this would charge up if we were driving. So I'm going to plug it into my cigarette lighter in the van. We're going to put it into the DC plug. Apparently, if you had 2 of these cables and you had 2 DC outputs in the van, you could double up your power. I'm just hoping that it reaches. Let me plug this into the messy van. It reached. How miraculously is that? Now I got to turn the car on. See if the numbers are moving. It takes a couple seconds. It'll start popping up here, hopefully. From what I know, what I've learned is that it would be very slow charging if you were relying on your vehicle to keep charging it up. This would actually probably go up if I was driving because I'm just sitting here.
Hey, Ken, we have more fun stomping your socks than you have bringing your socks in here.
Maybe. Let me know in the comments below if I'm correct or not. But it will take 26 hours to charge it up to 100%. So do not rely on your vehicle to keep this charged. But if you are going up to the cottage and you just needed to add some extra power and it's like a 3-hour drive, why not plug it in and get some free power from your vehicle? Again, it won't.
Or why not even go camping at all? Like, what are you doing here? I mean, this doesn't make sense. I mean, if you just want to, they should have like some model standing at the Jackery factory showing this stuff. It's like, there's Ken. Look, he's wearing a fucking costume, okay? He's got like around over $100,000 worth of new Volkswagens hanging around and the Sprinter, and he's standing in front of the prop vehicle, dressed like a fucking lumberjack. He's a computer geek, hack, loser, who has no talent or creativity. I had to watch myself there because I'm in front of a computer doing geek shit right now. At least I do creative shit. And so he's pretending to be a fucking lumberjack. Ken's a lumberjack and he's okay. He tells lies at night and drinks all day. I tried. Ken the Everyman.
Yes, I'd like to write off the iMac Pro. Can't you do everything you do, eating the chicken sandwiches just with the tablet or the Mac Mini? No, I need an iMac Pro. I'd like to write it off for my chicken sandwich footage. Mr. Domik, you can make a major motion picture with the iMac Pro. I'm a creator. I follow trends. All right. We have these documents from your mother. Okay, I'll let you get away with it again. Good. Thanks. It's every man can, writing off an iMac Pro to make chicken sandwich footage with his mother doing the paperwork.
Your pig needs another drink. Okay, wait. We're just about up to, look, let me hold the footage. It's almost New Year's in Florida, where your pig is, in KDRC. Okay. All right. Okay. I gotta get ready for the countdown. Okay. I might as well start it early. I mean, I'm not gonna do it early. I mean, I'm gonna get ready early. I'm gonna follow the countdown. Look, we all have our you all get your phones and everything. So I'm gonna get the phone going. Pardon me. Okay, where's the timer? Where's the countdown timer? Okay, I got the stopwatch on. Okay. Now, as soon as it hits for 11:57, I'm going to start running the clock, and that will be my guide as to when I can do a countdown. Okay. Now I got to keep my hand, my spatula rear end on the phone, so I can't do Oh shit! I forgot to hit the button. Fuck. Okay, I got to hit it at 11:58. Okay. I can't hit any comments right now. Well, you could keep typing. I got to hit it at 11:58. I'm still here. I'm just waiting for it to go to 11:58, so I hit start. Okay. I just hit it exactly when it hit 11:58. So then when it goes over to 11:59, which it will perfectly, it'll be at 1 minute. So then when it gets down to 10 seconds before it goes to 60 seconds for the next minute, that's when I'm going to start counting down, okay? Yeah. Then I'm going to sing a song. I'm not ignoring anybody. You guys know I'm doing the countdown, right? I'm not ignoring anybody. Okay, this is just a test. This is get this to 11:59. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. There, perfect. Perfect. That exactly gave me 11:59. Get the voice ready. So when this clock that I'm running gets to 1 minute and 50 seconds, I'm going to start doing 10, 9, 8, 7. And then when it gets to 2 minutes perfectly, we'll have a perfect New Year's Eve countdown for Eastern Standard Time, USA, where your pig is. And KDRC is somewhere in Ontario. Then we'll get right back to the comments, okay? Your pig is on the clock, so to speak. Okay, it's almost here. Got about 5 seconds before I do the final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody! Yay! Yay! Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and it's some little next side for rolling side, my dear, for rolling side. We'll take a cup of kindness here for rolling side, for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Happy New Year, everybody! Woo! Woo! All right, thanks for coming by. We still got the footage to get to. Move there. Let's get a few comments here. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody except Kenneth. We're not even 2 minutes into the new year. We're already shitting on him. Happy New Year, everybody except Kenneth Bernard Domik. Michael, so far it's the best year ever. There's no Ken. He said he had a cold, right? We know he doesn't tell the truth. I warned you guys, always be vigilant against COVID. As I always say, wear your mask, be careful. You never know what you're going to get. You can't. Ken turns 58 this year. I think that, we used to say like he looks like he's 20 years older. He's 70. He's getting into his early 80s. He looks like. You just beat me 90. Yeah, it's the crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now. Looks like he's got it for a second time. You wanted the best. You got the best. The most spectacular downfall in Ontario. Ken Domik. Get up. It's COVID or it's a bender. Well, where is he? Right? Yeah. That's probably where she is. I'm jumping over here to this. We got some Pig Love from Jimmy Blues. Play that blues harp to ring in the new year, Mr. Pig. That's what Jimmy Blues is asking for. did that just with my spatula and my tail. Holding me up. Thanks. Give me a minute, then I'll give you the pig love. Low and slow. Rob says I'm close to a swamp. We take that as a compliment. Thank you, Rob. And thank you, Jimmy Blues. Now, some low and slow. Thank you, Jimmy Blues. Fuck you, Ken. I got an algorithm boost. Like 4 minutes into 2024. And you're not even on the scene, Ken. Fuck you. We're going to leave that up for a while. And then we're going to... You guys are getting some good comments. Look, there's some musical symbols there, too. Yeah. Okay. I'm just checking out some comments. We give a little bit of extra pig love here to Jimmy. Leave this up here for a little while. Felt like Ken Domik, you know. Oh, great. Yeah, thanks. I don't even need it. I'm rich. And then he just keeps on moving. So we leave it up there for a while. And let's yeah. Then we'll get back to some footage. Oh wait, Scott Merrill, I see your pig love coming in. Okay, we're gonna get back to some footage. I'm gonna keep talking. And then after a little while, Scott, we're gonna grab your pig love, okay? We see you there, Scott. Your pig love is next.
Carol and I go out west. I'm definitely going to be bringing this, and I'll definitely be plugging it in because you're driving.
Yeah, the only one's plugging it in is Carol. Ken, you make it too easy.
For 10 to 12 hours every single day, trying to get from point A to point B.
Holy cow, Rob, we see you too. You just gifted a membership. Thank you, Rob. There's a lot of pig love coming down the pike tonight. We're going to pay attention to all of it.
And keeping this thing topped up with the free energy from the car moving around. Also, I'd bring all the solar panels. Again, the sun is very low. We probably wouldn't get very much power out of the
that shows you didn't care about your client.
The sun to start charging it up.
Like what? Like you were on a bender for most of the day?
Ken, you got to make that thing for those battery people. Oh shit, that's right. Oh, it's almost dusk. Well, you better hurry. Oh, okay, we'll do it anyway. Hold on to the kid. Where's my costume?
Up through the solar panels, so we'll have to do that on another day. Yeah, 18 hours. Okay, there you go. So that's about what I researched, that it was very slow, and it would take about 18 hours from approximately this percentage.
Well, on this day, the sun is out, so let's give the solar panels a try. I have 4 solar panels I'm going to try out on the 2000 Plus. I also have some adapters. We'll plug one in at a time, and we'll see how much power we get from the sun. Opened up and ready to go. Let's plug her in, see what happens.
You know what that means? It means on overcast days, Carol has to use her hand.
So I plugged in the first solar panel and it wasn't giving me any wattage. And then I remembered you need the adapters, which came with this kit. So you take your solar panel cable and put it into the adapter into the DC input.
Thank you, Jimmy Blues. Thank you, Jimmy Blues. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy Blues. And thank you, Scott. Scott Merrill. More entertaining than anything Ken does. Thank you, Scott. And we're going to leave up there for a while. And we got Rob. He's on deck. We're going to leave up here for a while. And here comes your low and slow pig love, Scott Merrill. That's special. You don't hear your pig doing that all night. That's the special low and slow. Thank you for appreciating us and appreciating our community, Scott Merrill. We'll run the footage and we'll leave it up for a while. Rob, you're coming up next.
And let's see how much wattage we're getting. And we are getting 83 watts. So it looks like if I just had the one panel, it would take 20 hours to get it up to 100 from 28%.
Love it when he's just stumbling through. I don't know. If I hook this thing up here, does that mean, will it take longer? Or if the thing you're using is more power, does it go faster? I don't know. It's just good that I'm shooting footage while I'm babbling to myself with this.
Let's plug in number 2. Again, get your cable, plug it into the adapter, all plugged in, ready to go. Let's see if that jacks it up. 162. 166.
Yes, counting the numbers on the display. That's
Counting the numbers on the display of your giant rechargeable battery. Jelly smack. Go bigger.
So Ken, did you do what we discussed? Did you sit around and shoot footage of a display on a giant rechargeable battery? Did you publish it?
Yeah, I did.
And so did you go bigger?
Well, the sock account showed up.
Well, did you go bigger with that?
Well, actually, some guy, forwarded what I did, to Jackery. They don't like me anymore.
Okay, Ken, stop calling us.
Just plug in our last 2 and see how much wattage we get. So in this situation, if I'm going to plug in 4 solar panels and use these adapters, you have to put 2 solar panels into this. You can't just use one, but you don't need these if you have this. Let's plug that in. So I've already got this one plugged in. 2 solar panels into this adapter into the back. I'm going to plug this one in. Let's see what 4 solar panels gives us for wattage. So we are almost,
let me guess, boredom?
Getting 300 watts. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and that tree is going to give us a shadow. So I'm going to move these and see if we can get up to 300. So I put them in this configuration,
and they're still boring. I mean, I was going to move them around in a different configuration, and boring. And you might remember, the KDRC intro when Jackery, the Jackery's working his butt off. I'm essentially shooting the same footage all over again a year and a half later. Yeah.
And we're getting over 300. There we go, guys. We are getting over 300 watts. It'll take 5.1 hours to charge. If the sun stayed exactly where it was for the next 5 hours, but of course it doesn't. You have to keep moving your solar panels to get the maximum input.
Well, there you go, guys. That's the unboxing of the Jackery 2000 Plus. I'd like to thank Jackery for asking us to advertise this on our channel. I really appreciate it. I'd also like to thank you guys, my supporters, for leaving those comments, clicking those thumbs up. You guys are amazing.
There you go. KDRC told me it was coming at the end of the Jackery thing. There you go. We got 55 wonderful people here for the foghorn, including Vito. Vito. Thank you very much, Scott Merrill. Thank you. And now, thank you, Rob. And it's just like there's 2 letters together. Scott, TT, Rob, BB. I got just mixed up for a second. Thanks, Scott. And now, thanks, Rob. You helped to get the community even more fun by giving a membership away. And whoever got it, you get to use all the custom emojis. Including me, your pig. Wish I could have jumped back just as quickly as I jumped in. There, and it would have been funnier. Thank you, Rob. Low and slow pig love for you too. There you go. We'll keep running the footage. We'll leave Rob up for an extra little time here. Let's get that foghorn again, okay? Let's get that foghorn one more time. And then we're gonna go to the Filipino place. And KDRC found out at the last minute that it's in Vaughan, and so he put in a whole bunch of
the people here in Vaughan can barely speak English.
So that's what's coming up next, okay? Let's roll. Thanks, Rob. Low and slow.
Thank you guys, my supporters, for leaving those comments, clicking those thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I'd also like to thank my channel members for your monthly support and my supporters over on
Frank, we see you. We see your pig love. You're on deck.
Patreon. You guys rock. Talk to you guys in the next video. Ciao.
You know, if you say it all the time, it loses its power. If it's not a special occasion, like
He's like, yeah, you guys that give me your Patreon for making horrible content, you're amazing. Yeah, it's Ken again. Yeah, I just bought another vehicle. Yeah, 40, 50 grand. What does it matter? I'm rich. And anyway, thanks for helping me. You're amazing. Yeah. I mean, look, I just bought a new computer. Here, check out my new Apple Watch.
Okay, I'm gonna try it without the sauce first. Again, I'm not sure what this is. Looks like maybe a pepper sauce.
By the way, he was trying to get a viral video out of this.
Canadian tries Filipino for the first time. It's like,
you know, I just found out a new channel. It's I was checking out Rate My Takeaway, and then it rolled into something else. There's a guy in Los Angeles. I think it's he calls himself Check You Later or something. It's African American gentleman, and he was doing like a whole bunch of chicken plates. Anyway, it's like he's been around for less than a year. He's already getting like 60,000 views everything he does. And here's Ken after more than 10 years with this crap when he's half asleep.
Maybe. So this piece is definitely going to be the oxtail.
Ooh, how about bad acting?
Oh my gosh. Check that out. Hello, Filipino people. You guys got some good eats.
How desperate, you know, for a viral. Oh, you Filipinos, you got some good stuff. We all know that Ken put a heart on a guy that referred to, I don't even want to say the word. Some asshole was in Ken's comments, and like, you know, KDRC hearts everything to show that he read it. And Ken barely looks at anything anyway, even, well, you know, he put a heart on the comment where some asshole came in and mentioned a derogatory term for Asians. And now here's Ken.
hey, you Asian people, you sure got some good eats.
Fucking fake.
Hey guys, it's Ken from KBD Productions TV. Welcome back to another Ken Domik foodie adventure just for you.
Yeah, what happened to two cameras, Ken? Thank you again, Rob. Thank you again, Rob. And thank you, Frank. Frank Ryan, does Carol still look like she smells like Fritos all day? And here's your low and slow before we leave you up here for a while. That's for you, Frank Ryan. Thanks for the algorithm boost. We leave you up here for a little while extra, and we keep the footage rolling. Thank you.
In the cold city of Vaughan, Ontario, Canada, and I am at Max's restaurant because it is probably one of the closest Filipino style restaurants to my home. When I was looking up Filipino restaurants.
Oh, really? I thought you lived in Toronto. That's what you tell people, you know, 75% of the time.
Yeah, I'm Ken Domik from Toronto.
If you see like his old stickers and swag from Ken Domik Nation, like it shows him with the CN Tower. Meanwhile, he's in a shack in the middle of nowhere. He said, "Oh, this is close to my home." It's like, what is it? What are you eating? A bale of hay.
In the Toronto area, all the way up to Barrie. This is one of the closest ones to me. There's another one that's close by too. If you know about that one, let me know if you like that one over this one. Apparently, this one has.
I got to have him say that again. Toronto area. Get the fuck out of here.
Of Vaughan, Ontario, Canada.
I don't say what his address is. We all know exactly where he is.
Oh yeah, the Toronto area, close to my home.
And I am at Max's restaurant because it is probably one of the closest Filipino style restaurants to my home. When I was looking up Filipino restaurants in the Toronto area, all the way up to Barrie, this is one of the closest ones to me. There's another one that's close by too, if you know.
Look, Ken, if you want everything, you can go on Bayfield Street in Barrie to the Bayfield Mall and go to Centra. They also got like a hot table there with all kinds of stuff. They got everything Asian there. You goof, you can go get it there. It's a great place, by the way.
Know about that one? Let me know if you like that one over this one. Apparently, this one has a lot of restaurants all over the world, so I'm kind of excited to eat here. I've decided also to grab 3 things off their menu, and I think it's called lumpia, but this place has, it's lumpia with an NG on the end, Shanghai egg rolls, 17 bucks. It's an appetizer, and apparently all Filipino eat this. So I wanted to try that for the first time. And then the Filipino pork barbecue skewers. You can order, I think, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or as many as you want, I guess. So I'm just going to get 2 of those. And then Care.
What did he say? Did he say pork skewers?
It is beef peanut stew. Beef shank and ox with vegetables simmering in thick peanut sauce, served with shrimp paste on the side. A native delicacy. I cannot wait. Are you guys ready? Let's go get it.
By the way, Rob, Danny at Rate My Takeaway just did Popeyes yesterday, and he did a great job. You know, it's fun to have somebody who's really into food and not just, oh, this is a trend that I just have to do. I'd rather be at home drinking. So, yeah, I check out Danny Rate My Take. You know what Danny never does? Help me keep this car on the road, and subscribe to my Patreon now. Oh, by the way, KDRC told me to tell everybody, if you're a Patreon, just be a channel member. You know, if the 2 Patreons were shut down, he'd close the account. Help me, I'm Ken. I gotta keep this car on the road. I'm the only breadwinner. If you don't give us money, we'll starve. Let me say thanks again to you, Frank, because the sound clips that KDRC put in here are just about to get started. You know, because this is a location in Vaughan. So he says these people barely speak English. Okay, it's coming up. One more time, low and slow pink love for you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. And Happy New Year.
I like to get some food to go. I kind of already know. So the lumpia?
What do you want, the spring rolls?
The people at this location in Vaughan can barely speak English.
Is it different from lumpia?
Oh, because we do have 2 kinds. So this one is fried. This one is kind of like
Oh, okay. I'll do the fried ones. I think that's the most common, right? Yeah. And your care? Is that what it's called? Is that how you say it? Kare. Got it. And then you have skewers?
Yeah, we do have one. Also has corn stick. It should be at the back right here.
Oh, that's where I can see it. Okay, yeah, I'll do 2 of those, please.
2 sticks?
Please.
Okay.
And is that called leche flan? Leche flan. I'll do one of those too, please.
The people at this location in Vaughan can barely speak English.
Okay, that's pretty fast. Thank you. First time here.
Really?
Yeah, as I looked you guys up.
Next time, try that again.
The people at this location in Vaughan can barely speak English. The people at this location in Vaughan can barely speak English.
This is cool. So the restaurant, the washrooms are here, but general area to wash up. Nice. Thank you. You too. Big bag, lots of heavy food.
The people at this location in Vaughan can barely speak English.
We are back in the car, ladies and gentlemen. Very friendly people working at Max's restaurant here in Vaughan, Ontario. I grabbed an extra menu just in case I need information. She said, next time come and eat here. And I'm like, I would love to. So there's my leche. Get out the steering wheel tray. Get out the trusty steering wheel tray and start eating. This is probably one of the first times I've ordered food and they didn't put knives and forks and tons of napkins in here. That was good. That's good. At least ask. You know? Uh-oh, as I picked that up, the whole lid came right off. Wow, I'm so glad that didn't spill. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. ever. So this is the first time I've eaten any of this food that I can ever recall. I just know I've got a lot of Filipino people loving my Jollibee videos, and so I thought,
yeah, you and your bots. There's more pig love. There's more pig love for 2024. Riggs Oil, KDRC. No starve on my watch. Happy 2024 all. Thank you, Riggs. Low and slow. Here he comes. Here we go. Thanks, Riggs. By the way, it's a fantastic avatar you have. I wonder what that's a picture of. Which means I really like living it up for a while. It looks like the picture of somebody's house before he had Google blur it out. Meanwhile, the guy doesn't mind shooting footage of all the neighbors' houses and publishing it. Riggs Oil! We're going to leave Riggs Oil up there for a while. Thank you, Riggs, and your fun avatar, too. Let's get back to the footage.
for sure, let's get some. I don't know how to eat this stuff. I need to find a Filipino YouTuber. If you know any in Ontario. Or...
I don't think they want to talk to you, Ken.
The people at this location can barely speak English. Hey, is there any people from different cultures want to get in contact with me, Ken Domik?
I don't think so.
At least Toronto would be great. I don't know what that is. I'm going to be guessing. It's all guesswork.
Brian, I don't know what the bird call is either. I think that's just the cry of an eagle. I could be wrong. I thought like he would run that when he goes to the United States. It's goofy. It's like with the little kid noises he used to play, like "yay," which he doesn't do too much anymore. I don't know. I guess there's a joke there somewhere.
This looks like soup. Is this the cara? Again, I'm not sure what this is. It looks like maybe a pepper.
Happy New Year, NJam 101, and Happy New Year, everybody, and you too, Riggs Oil, and everybody else. Everybody else except for Ken. And wait, let's all wish a Happy New Year to Skinny. He's doing the work.
Pepper sauce, maybe. It looks like this is the same thing. I probably won't use both of them. This is probably dipping for the lumpia, and I don't know what that is for. I definitely need some. I watched a video on what the lumpia is, and it's
he's doing a bit of a character here, acting even stupider than normal. Like, we know really what he's all about. Which is, I don't know what this is. I don't know. What's this? Who cares? I don't give a shit. It's just with this, he's like, I wonder what this. I don't know. Because he wanted it to go viral, right? Canadian tries Filipino food for the first time. And people tune in. It's like, oh, look, how did that turtle get a credit card and pay for that? And they don't watch it.
Basically like a spring roll, and that's what that is. That's probably what that sauce is for. This has got to be the cara.
Sam Losco, oink, right back at you too.
Looks amazing. I'm just gonna fall or something. Something bad's gonna happen. Please.
Yes, you turned on the camera and shot footage.
Don't. We got our Max's sticker on there. And our, oh my gosh, check that out. Pork skewers.
What? Pork skewers!
I'm glad I only ordered 2.
So did you like that? I was a little bit faster on the draw. I said look, I'm just teaching that little trick to myself tonight. Look at it. What the fuck was that? Pretty good, huh? Your pig's working for you.
I think it normally comes with 4 altogether. So I hope I don't get any of this on my jersey. All right, guys, going in for my Filipino dinner and lunch mixed into one, because that's going to be a lot of food to eat. Right here, we've got that cara. I really hope I'm saying these things right. This is the barbecued skewers. Easy to say that. Over here is the Lampia, but this place calls it Lampion. I can't pronounce it whatsoever. We've got that sauce. We've got those two, well, the sauce on the right and then a paste. And then over here we've got the leche.
Of course, even though he's doing a bit of a character, the real Ken is present.
I don't even know how to fucking say that. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. I don't know. I don't care. It just, I thought I'd do this, thing where so-and-so tries so-and-so food for the first time. I'm writing it all off anyway, including the gasoline. What the fuck do I care?
Something, and it looks like a creme brulee, but a little different. Let's eat. Okay, first up, this is an appetizer. It is like a meat mixture with a whole bunch of spices and stuff, and then they squeeze it onto, there's a ton of ways to make it. Some people will use spring rolls, some use a special pastry, they roll it up, deep fry it. So this is it, and I'm guessing I'm going to try it with...
Steve was saying, oh, I hope I don't get any of this on my Go Sports team jersey.
The 3 different sauces, see which one is the right one. Okay, I'm going to try it without the sauce first. You can taste that pork and those spices.
Pork! You can taste that pork! I wasn't ready for that one. Here, we'll do it again.
Then they squeeze it onto, there's a ton of ways to make it. Some people will use spring rolls, some use a special pastry, they roll it up, deep fry it. So this is it, and I'm guessing I'm going to try it with the 3 different sauces, see which one is the right one. Okay, I'm going to try it without the sauce first. You can taste that pork.
What? You can taste that pork! That was pretty good. That's a lot faster, huh? Yeah.
And those spices, so it tastes like a sausage. Oh, that was really good. Woo!
Ken, the only thing missing was an ooh la la when you said, taste that sausage.
Killer hot. To all my Filipino viewers.
Killer, dude.
And friends, let me know what that sauce is.
Yeah, check out his comments and you won't find anybody Filipino talking to Ken.
And do I eat it with this? I don't know. She gave me 2 of those pastes, so I'm thinking you're supposed to eat it with this and the skewers, maybe? I don't know.
That's the real Ken.
I don't. You do it like this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The only culture I know is Kraft macaroni and cheese and Molson's.
Okay. It has a sweet. It smells like tomato soup, but it's not, obviously not. That's the kind of, so it's like a tomato-based something, I guess.
Mary, what have you done? What have you done, Mary? Mary?
It tastes like I'm dipping in tomato soup. That's what that tastes like. And that definitely tastes good.
By the way, Ken Domik is totally into intermittent fasting, and as KDRC has been saying a long time, now we've reached 2024. Early in this year now, sometime in this month, maybe early next month, it was early in the year, right? Ken Domik is now celebrating 4 straight years of intermittent fasting. Yes, let's have a hand for Ken Domik. 4 years of intermittent fasting, and his face is falling off, and he's got a gut, and he's got man boobs. Great job, Ken. Great job.
Okay, let's try the next one. Once again, don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm doing it. Put that in there, and this smelled like just like an oil and vinegar dressing. Oh, that's a little bit spicier. Definitely, that's mild. This is spicy. Vinegary, tangy. I was going to put a lid on it because I'm really afraid that's going to spill.
Riggs, we just moved one of your comments to your other comments to keep the pig love for you going.
Just put that down here for now. Last but not least, it looks like
Tip lines. Here we go.
some type of a pepper paste. I'm kind of scared.
Don't take it home, Ken.
Because Carol, pepper is sensitive.
I can't even describe what I'm smelling.
And thank you again, Riggs Oil. Thanks for the pig love. Thank you. One more low and slow for you, Riggs Oil. We'll get back to your original one too. Boom. Riggs Oil, thank you again. Thank you.
This doesn't smell like something you want to eat, but it probably is, obviously. Honestly, I cannot describe what that smells like. If you were to smell that, you'd be like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't eat that. That's what it smells like. Something you shouldn't eat. But I'm having a...
Our Ken never is prepared because he doesn't care. He never has cared. That's what makes him so adorable. Thanks for coming by, CC.
funny feeling that it's going to be hot. So, put a little paste on there. Is that too much? I'm not sure. Okay, it's not spicy. It's got a little spice to it, but not hot spicy.
We remember, Ken, when you said it's got a little spice to it. You remember when Ken said, if only get a little bit of help from a whole lot of people. What he wanted was, he wanted like 500,000 people all to send him $1. I'm not making it up. That's what
I got like, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They all just gave $1.
Does he really think he deserves it? Or does he think that any of those subs are real? Like 90% of them are gone.
If I could just get 500,000 people to all send me $1, wouldn't that be really nice?
Such a bizarre taste. It's not bad. Guys, please, to all my Filipino viewers, tell me what I'm eating and describe what that is.
Isn't that supposed to be your fucking job?
If you can actually put that into words.
And putting it into words, isn't that, why, Ken.
It's salty. It's actually very salty compared to just eating this. Like, I was thinking that it might be the spring roll thing or the lumpia that's salty, but it's this paste that's really salty. Okay.
That's right. That's why it's in perfect condition.
Well, we didn't know what to get Ken, so here's another fucking shirt. I mean, here's another jersey. It's only $175, as if you actually know anything about the team.
Yeah. These are awesome. It was definitely best with this sauce out of the three. Some of the videos I watched on YouTube to try to help me figure out what some of this food is. A lot of people that made the lumpia dipped it into a sweet chili sauce. And so it doesn't look like this place does that. I have to have one more. These are absolutely fantastic. Took a sausage roll, Filipino style. I would love to go to the Philippines. Always wanted to go, and we definitely will sometime in the future. I want to get a couple spoonfuls of this cara. Check out the big chunk.
Pretty sure that it was like a couple of years ago or something. Ken was saying that, that guy is weird. People are just different and stuff, and other people do their research and put some work in, Ken. I mean, it's not like falling ass backwards into a fad. Well, we heard him in the intro, right?
I'm going to ride this gravy train to the wheels fall. That's how he looks at it.
Chunk of either beef or oxtail. Cheers.
Yeah, that's the fake Ken we know and despise. He just gets it within half of a second.
Very nice. Very juicy. Got a nice ribbon of fat in it. Yeah, it's got that peanut, ground up peanut flavor to it.
Our Ken, he promises everybody he'll do a live stream regular. And sign up for his channel. It's a minimum $5 to be a member there. Over here, it's only $1.99. No contract. Cancel whatever you want. Custom emoji. Sorry. Your big apologizes. And then he doesn't even show up, and he doesn't do giveaways.
Well, there's no giveaway. I fucking bailed on you guys again. By the way, you want to see some footage of me buying a redundant Apple Watch to go with my latest iPhone? I got a Sprinter in the backyard. The squirrels have taken it over by now. I don't even care.
That is lovely. Wow. Well, I'm being very cautious, thinking that there might be a bone in here. Woo! Oh, very hot. Wow. Since this is retaining its heat, because it's in this broth. Oh, look at this. What's this? Is that like maybe an eggplant or something? Eggplant, or maybe, I'm guessing it's an eggplant, or maybe potato. I guess the best thing to do is to try it. I think it's eggplant. Let's try one of these skewers. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful, glistening piece of meat. Wow.
No. That would have been a little bit explicit for even Ken to put a ooh la la. I didn't even know if KDRC. He could have inserted ooh la la, made it look like Ken did. I guess, you know, he was going for a viral attempt, so he had to hold himself back. Let's do that one more time. Sakes. Remember, he gave this the title of Canadian trying Filipino first time. So if it wasn't for that, he would have said ooh la la.
These skewers. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful, glistening piece of meat. Wow. Nice char on it. Oh, that's good. Wow. Hello, Filipino people. You guys got some good eats. Sweet, caramelized, barbecue sauce, charred. Oh my goodness, that is so good. That's amazing. I can totally see you ordering the full batch of these, which is 4, and then splitting it up with who's ever at your table. Each get one. Because I don't think I'd want to eat just this. It's really good, really tender, very juicy. That'd be like my appetizer, plus the lumpia. Man, the Filipino people got it going on. I can't believe I'm 57 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food.
Hell no, you're 72, right? By the way, KDRC is working on something where of Ken flying a kite, it will, yeah. At least I think that's what KDRC told me. I'm pretty sure KDRC is going to have that bit of footage in the next pre-recorded. Oh, let's see if I can get a freeze frame.
All my Filipino people, let me know Filipino food.
Come on. That's it. That's what I want. Oh, there's nothing like a live television show, huh? Your pig put it together. With your help, it reminds me of a Paul. You guys wrote a comment, and we put it together with this. What do you think? Is Ken pitching or catching? Oh, your pig. Your pig needs a drink. Let me catch up on some of your comments. I gotta read some. I gotta leave that up there for a bit while I catch up. Okay, Maddie, that's a good one too. We're not done yet, Rob. I remember his bar crawl in Texas too. He went to that exclusive place that wouldn't let him in. I dug up the research on that place. That place that they wouldn't let him in was really cool. No wonder they didn't let him in. It's all the funnier because you're using a Ken Domik avatar. Yeah, KDRC is probably getting around to doing that. It's just that you know, we need like another 30 members or something before we can add another emoji. So if we add another emoji right now, we have to let something go. Pardon me. So there's probably one we could let go, like the drone, maybe. We do need a paw emoji. That never gets old. And look at it. Okay, we got enough out of that. Let's keep rolling.
To all my Filipino people, let me know other amazing foods that you guys love that this guy needs to try.
Wait a minute. Ken's making some weird noises. Hang on. Hang on. Let me crank back here. There's weird noise. Yeah. Is he farting or is that his stomach growling? Let me play it again.
Man, the Filipino people got it going on. I can't believe I'm 57 years old.
I can't believe how desperately he wants to talk like he's 15. You got it going on. And you know he's got the type of personality that's going back to his water refilling place because there's no potable water in the shack in the Alt Village. Oh, there was a dent on this plastic thing and it dripped on my van. I want my money back. Yeah, you got it going on.
Man, the Filipino people got it going on. I can't believe I'm 57 years old. And this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food.
It's not the first time. You just forgot the other times because you drink all the time. There it was. That's a weird noise. He's either farting in the... Okay, like I know I can't play this all night. I'll do it a couple more times. That's either a stomach growling, listen close, or it's a fart. And we know for a fact that Ken farts on camera. He doesn't take it out.
Plus the lumpia. Man, the Filipino people got it going on. I can't believe I'm 57 years old. And this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old. And this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food.
I'm going to play it a bunch of times. Can you hear it?
7 years old. And this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food.
What do you guys think? Is that a stomach growl, stomach shart? Is it a fart? I kind of think it's a fart. I didn't put two and two together until I heard it myself, Riggs. I didn't know what the comment meant. Now I do. Let me get up in the comments here. Yeah, I kind of think it's a fart. I can't remember KDRC. He ran one for it's growling stomach. Well, it could be either or. I'll do it 10 more times and we'll keep going. Thunder down. Whether it's a stomach growl or a fart, he's saying, "Oh, I love it, I love it," and his body going, "What are you doing, Ken? It's not craft dinner and beer. It's not a chicken sandwich. We're not used to it." I'll write it 10 more times.
It's really good, really tender, very juicy. That'd be like my appetizer.
Where is it?
Lumpia. Man, the Filipino people got it going on. I can't believe I'm 57 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. Filipino food. Filipino food. Filipino food. Filipino food. Filipino food. Pasta lumpia.
Shit, sorry.
Man, 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. 7 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. To all my Filipino people, let me know other amazing foods that you guys love that this guy needs to try.
I heard another one. Okay, I can't do that 10 times again. Oh, do it one more time. One time for that time. One more extra time for that one.
Pasta lumpia. Man, the Filipino people got...
Okay, it's going to hit the one we just did 10 times. Then there's another one after it. And I won't go back anymore, okay? We're starting to lose people. I'm overdoing it. We had like 58. We got 52. 6 people walked out on us. Okay, so just last time.
Got it going on. I can't believe I'm 57 years old, and this is the first time I'm eating Filipino food. To all my Filipino people, let me know other amazing foods that you guys love that this guy needs to try.
Yeah, it did it again. It did it again.
Absolutely fantastic. The juiciness of that pork and the savoriness of it as well, with that sweet caramelized barbecue sauce on the outside with that little bit of char is just phenomenal. I'd order that every time I came here, for sure. Start off with lumpia, have a skewer, move on over to the car. I'm really hoping this next piece, oh, that could be bone right there, people. Oh yeah, big, huge chunk of bone. So this piece is definitely going to be the oxtail, and I'm going to have to be very careful. Love oxtail. It is very good. I've had oxtail rotis. I've never had this before. Oxtail is awesome. But be careful. Sharp bone. Again, the flavors of that is just dynamite. And you're getting that peanut sauce. Probably marinated in this stuff. There's another one. I'm going to drink some. That is so good. Just reread my notes, and I should be eating it with the shrimp paste. It doesn't.
He does it all the time. Oh, I got sour cream and this other thing. Oh, I thought it was icing. Yeah, and I keep hearing the noise over and over. His camera. I know his camera follows him. I don't know if it makes noise. Well, it's got to have something mechanical to follow him. I don't know. There's just a noise happening there. It could be his stomach, his camera. It could be Rusty about to collapse. Wait, is that? No, I don't think that is Rusty. I think he's in the Volkswagen ass. No, wait, it's Rusty. No, there's red on the side there. So it is Rusty. It could be a lot of different things. Yeah, Ken is getting something different that isn't, a chicken sandwich, craft dinner, donuts, or beer. Like he only did it to try for a viral hit. I hate to admit he did pretty good with it. I think it was around 50,000 views. That's hardly fucking viral. Plus, he had to put some work into it. It's not. He's not happy unless he gets that easy money again. He wants the Buc-ee's money. He wants the noodle fountain thing. Sorry to use the word thing. The noodle fountain. The idea he stole from Eric Surf 6. Rusty's falling apart. 20 months of pig love. 20 months of being a member. Thank you, Scott Merrill. Thank you. Low and slow, pig love. Rusty's falling apart. Here we go. Thank you, Scott Merrill, for being a channel member for 20 months. And what I say to the channel members, and what I say to everybody here, as long as we have Ken as a character study of what a horrible YouTuber and a lying excuse for a human being is all about, and it's more fun with the channel members. I mean, if you become a channel member, that's what I mean. Well, fuck, I'm not like Ken. I mean, it's all like, only channel members can comment. Everybody's welcome to comment. And it's just fun to use a custom emoji, right? That's what what I'm trying to say, right? Low and slow.
Doesn't smell like shrimp whatsoever. So I guess I should maybe get a little shrimp paste on my spoon, dig in. So you
NJam, like the only time Ken has ever been really happy is with Paul. Like we've seen so much footage of Ken over the years. The only fucking time he's happy for real is when he's with Paul. He turns into a different person. All the rest of the time, it's all bullshit. It's all an act. He's really real for happy with Paul.
You got your beef, your peanut sauce, and your shrimp paste. Sure. It's really salty. That definitely added a little bit of flavor to it for sure. Got my next piece of beef lined up. I should have ate in here for the first time, and it would have helped me understand. I could have asked questions. You know what? As I'm eating it more and more, I'm really starting to get that fish flavor to it. But again, when you first smell it, it doesn't smell like fish. This probably wouldn't be like a street food item, would it? Got some green beans. They definitely give you a lot of beef. I've only got that one piece of oxtail so far. Oxtail is expensive.
Our Ken should be wearing a Dungeons and Dragons jersey.
Found some more. Let's do it with the shrimp sauce. I'm going to be very careful with this bite because there's definitely bone in there. This is the first thing I've eaten today, so my stomach is like, whoa, what is that?
Okay, it's his stomach. It's his stomach. I didn't know he was going to say that. It's his stomach. All right, who said stomach? I think CC and Riggs said it was stomach. It was his stomach. Well, then again, we know that Ken lies. So it didn't. There was so much of it, and Ken has farted in the past, that I'd have to say, not that Ken is a honest person. It's just there was so much of it, and it sounded a little bit off for a fart. Okay, so it's his stomach. Because he edits so much, because he just doesn't give a shit anymore. I guess he would have covered it up because there was so much of it. And it was happening while he was talking, too. You know, not that I take, anything Ken says at face value, like, oh, that means it's the truth. It just, there was so much of it. And they all seem to be the same, too, right?
Making lots of noises. Can you hear it? It's like loud. If you've never had Filipino food before and you want to try something awesome, try the cara cara. It's very, very good. Green bean. I'm going to give you some little thingy on the side.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scott. For being a channel member. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Must
you.
look like a sauerkraut. It's like a pickled sauerkraut or something. It probably isn't sauerkraut, but it tastes like pickled sauerkraut. Last but not least, the leche flan. Oh my god, it smells so good. Wow. Cheers, people. This tastes like creme brulee or creme camel, but it is even sweeter, and it almost has a little bit of like a liqueur kind of flavor to it. It is definitely very sweet. It's like I'm eating candy.
And people say, Ken, can I get a shout out? No.
That's how sweet that is. And it's that syrup, that caramelized syrup. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And definitely get that to finish off your Filipino meal, because that's amazing. I'm not sure if that's Filipino or this is something they added to the menu.
I like these two. This. This. Maddie. Boom.
Yeah, it's Ken Domik. If I could just preach to you for a minute, if I could just get you to do one thing, just one thing, cut out sugar. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I'm gonna go have like a bunch of desserts, some milkshakes, and a lot of this food that I'm eating is very sweet, added sugar. Never mind. And yeah, so you gotta cut out the sugar, especially if you're intermittent fasting for 4 years straight. And if you'll let me get back to the sugar, thanks very much for your consideration.
And low and slow for Maddie too. And check out Maddie's channel. Check out Maddie's channel too with Low's Pig Low.
That is amazing. I saw on their TV too. It looked like they even have a location in Dubai. Again, they're all over the world. Max's restaurant. Give them a shot. Check them out.
If Ken was doing intermittent fasting, we would only see him at one time during the day, and it should be at his shack.
I'm just about to go to sleep. I've been fasting all day. I'm going to have some of this McDonald's I had Ubered in, and then I'm going to bed.
No, he doesn't do that.
I'm eating candy for dessert.
Holy shit, that was a perfect comment. He says, I'm eating candy for dessert.
Yeah, please stay away from the sugar. Thanks.
Creme brulee candy. Yep, if you love your creme brulee, your creme camel, give that one a shot too. Before we end this video, I just want to say every single thing I ate was a go out and get it now.
What a surprise.
From our appetizer, which is the lumpia, to the cara cara and that oxtail on that peanut sauce, to those skewers. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking the skewers like my number one thing for just the flavor and experience eating something here for the first time at Max's. And then ending off your meal with that leche flan. Everything was dynamite. And I just cannot wait to go to the Philippines, because if this is the sampling I got from my first experience eating a whole bunch of different food for the Philippines, I cannot wait to go there and see what other foods you guys have to offer. All right, guys, we're all done here at Max's restaurant in Vaughan. I'd like to thank every single one of you guys for dropping by my video, leaving those comments, hitting those thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I'd also like to thank my channel members for all your monthly support, and my supporters over on Patreon. You guys rock. But if you'd like to show your support for me doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up, ding, 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 ding. But if you're still hungry for more, check out that playlist I dumped on over there. And we'll see you over there. Bring your hunger.
Get the fuck out of here, Ken. Look at your pig front and center. Come on, put the pig up. Here we are. Okay, let's see if we can drive it past 2 hours. We got 1 hour and 53 minutes and 32 seconds in. Okay. Happy New Year. Wait, we're not wrapping up just yet. I want some New Year's resolutions for Ken. And, actually, if he, pardon me. I think for the good of his own, okay, look, he should grow the beard as big as he can get away with. He should dye it black and just fucking leave it. Every time he shaves that thing off, it's like, ah! It's not Halloween. Put that away.
No, it's actually what I look like. No.
I think he should grow it big, color it black. You know, what the fuck? It's at least in show business to some tiny degree. So, let me just get over these comments. I don't want to get confused here. Going to keep Maddie up here for a little bit longer. Then I want to get some New Year's resolution. Suggestions for Ken. Let me go with Sig. Thirsty Rusty. Well, at least a used car salesman has a good personality. I know what you mean, Scott. Riggs, Ken should rebuild his broken family. Yeah. One picture of Ken.
I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Ken Domik, he's standing by the side of the road. They tried to bring the kids over, and they had like family arguments. I'm going for a gosh darn walk. Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
A Hollywood Hogan beard for Ken. Well, it just put the beard on and leave it on. Well, he actually does have some hair. If I was Ken, I would just let the hair that I have grow. I mean, it's like with him eating junk food all the time and drinking too much and not really doing like, oh, I put in 6,000 steps today and then I ate shit for 14 hours straight. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. For years he's been doing that. Oh, I put in 1,000 steps. Forget it. He should just retire. Oh yeah. I mean, like Ken will be coming up on 15 years straight with the big channel. Yeah, he started in what, 2009 on the big channel, right? I think his vlog channel is actually older. And he said on one of his live streams that he wanted his life channel, the vlog, to actually be the everything channel. Of course, nobody's interested in his fucking life. It's just only when he's stuffing himself with shit that people take a notice in it. If it doesn't say McDonald's or Burger King in the thumb or anything, like, who cares? Oh, Dame Drops beard. Yeah, well, I guess he could color it, part of it. Thirsty Rusty said Ken was drunk the very first night he met Carol. You know, he could lose weight. David says, lose 100 pounds. Then water with his tongue out. So he looks like a zipper. Well, remember, thanks again, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. And he did recycle that. Remember, he recycled his Canada Day picture. Like, here I am with a cold brew or a cup. He had a mug with a Canadian flag on it, right? And it's like, wow, happy Canada Day. It was the same picture from a year ago. He had a whole year to come up with one more picture. And yeah, eat healthy food. He won't even fucking try. He just likes to talk about it. Overnight oats, fish shaped like fish, and big salads. Why do you still have the gut? And now you have man boobs. You get over 50, you better tackle that weight and really hit the gym. It's not like, oh, I got the steps in today. Go to the fucking gym if you want to tighten up those man boobs and the turkey neck. Or just fucking hide it with a big beard, color it black. Happy New Year's again, everybody. Thank you for mentioning it. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year. And Thirsty Rusty's in there again. Stop drinking alcohol when pigs fly. Oh, shit, that's good. Okay. You guys are starting to leave the theater. We're just going to drive it over 2 hours. Let me grab Wayne and Schuster, and I'll be right back. Hold it, guys. Hold it, guys. Okay, so I'm going to run Wayne and Schuster because it was a wild time. Lots of pig love. Great comments from you guys. We shared New Year's Eve and the New Year of Happy New Year's all together. I appreciate you. Hey, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's play these two guys first.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye. Goodbye. So long. So long. Farewell. Farewell. Adieu. Adieu. Be good. Stay well. Bye-bye. Keep warm. Relax. At ease. Take care. Stay loose. Adieu, mon vieux. I love approaching. Goodbye till when we meet again.
Do 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 do. Do 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 boom 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 do 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 do. Let me get those guys out of here. Thanks, Wade and Schuster. KDRC told me about him. I'm a Florida America pig. I don't know about those guys, so he told me about them. They used to be on the Ed Sullivan Show. They did a lot of American guest spots. Okay, get him out of here. With all due respect. Okay, it's your pig, front and center. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, if he did the steps in addition to everything else and changed his bad habits, the steps would be good. It's just that he does, yeah, like you said, he's eating shit all the time. He doesn't do any serious working out, and the steps can't compensate for it. Here we are. We had like 60 people. We got 41. Everybody's leaving, and there's still got great comments coming in here. And yes, Riggs. Come on, Ken. Bring back KBD Toys in 24. It's all the funnier because now you're 57 and a half. You look like you're 78. And it'd be so much funnier if you come back with KBD Toys. Yeah. Oh yeah, could you imagine 4 years of intermittent fasting, and like, oh, I'm on another bike ride, and I got 4,000 steps. No, it was 12,000 steps, and I would have to admit, he would be in great shape after 4 years of intermittent fasting and exercising and all that shit. He doesn't do it. Fucking liar. Ugh. Okay. Ricola. Ricola. Good advice. Thank you, Riggs Oil. Come on, somebody type in Happy New Year 2024 and I'll sign off. Four years of intermittent eating and boozing. Yeah, and his medical advice too. Thanks for that, Maddie. Happy New Year. And Scott got in there ahead of you, 2 seconds ahead of you. Boom. One of these days, your pig will find out where the mute button is on this thing. Okay. Riggs Oil. You got us some pig love. A little bit more pig love. Okay. You know the rules. Thanks, Scott Barrel. Channel number 2. Riggs. Come on, type it up different. Ken won't last that long. Give us another one. Kiss 2023. Well, we wonder what they're going to do with those computer avatars and everything. You still got the floor, Riggs Oil. Type it up again. You don't have to give me another money. Just type it up again one more time. Come on, Riggs. Who knows what Kiss are going to do this year, huh? I wish they would make an affordable old school pinball machine. Like the most recent pinball machine was crazy. Everybody say, no, just type it again, Riggs. So, thank you, CCP. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Happy New Year 2024, except Grandma. And thanks. Wait, Riggs Oil, you gave me more pig love, so low and slow. Thanks, Riggs Oil. Now I'll finish off my little story for Ace. Yeah, I wish that Kiss would come up with like a pinball machine. Like, remember their first pinball machine? There was like it wasn't totally all mechanical. It was like a little bit electrical, mechanical, and like the one that came out, it was amazing. It's just that there's so much in there. It's just, I hope Kiss keeps doing some stuff. I always like the idea that somewhere out there they were, performing live someplace, even though if I couldn't go. So yeah, I hope they still do something. Then again, you wish they would work Ace and Peter into it too somehow. I wish they were the avatars. Anyway, at least we got Gene and Paul and Ace and Peter somewhere in the background. You're right. Your pig needs some Ricola. I just want to thank all you guys for coming by. And, as everybody's leaving the theater, we now get 38 people. We had 60 at the top tonight. That your pig is always telling you, don't be like Ken. Protect yourself against COVID and everything. Well, it doesn't, just a common cold, anything, right? I'm used to wearing a mask all the time. That's not on the TV show. I don't have to wear a mask on the show. So that's what I'll leave you with. Ken said he had a common cold, and he's disappeared for 8 days. He's pretty. He did nothing for Christmas, and he did nothing for New Year's. And Ken is always looking for an excuse to capitalize on something, and he's disappeared. And here's your pig here on New Year's Day with all you great people. Thank you for coming by. And well, look, Riggs. I'm signing off with Riggs, and he says, "Yeah, wear the mask, people." Your pig hasn't had a cold in years. And well, anyway, is now we're below 40 attendees because I've used up all the footage. So be careful and be smart. Don't be like fucking Ken. He said he had a common cold. He's disappeared for 8 days. He missed Christmas. No Christmas special, and nothing for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. And again, I say, here we are, doing something for New Year's Day. Thanks for all of you guys coming by. And Riggs Oil is telling me go get a Ricola. I think I will. It's been a lot of fun. And Ken is a character study. And right now, the part of the soap opera is that he's disappeared for 8 days, and it doesn't make sense for such a hack like him to miss out on the holidays and for yeah. Well, anyway, I'm repeating myself. Okay, your pig's gonna get out of here. Okay, let's drive it. 20 more seconds. 2 hours, 9 minutes. 20 more seconds. Your pig's gonna cut it at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Where's the button? It's over here. Be kind and be safe. Your pig says be safe, be safe, be safe. Happy New Year. Low.